Welcome to bloody sunny, gorgeous Palermo. Known for being the capital of Sicily, a beautiful island in Italy, but currently not very well known for their football culture. Even though I do think groundhoppers and actual football fans will know about Palermo and the other clubs in this island, a few newer football fans might not know them as well. So today we'll be going to both football stadiums of both clubs in Palermo to hopefully see what happened to these beautiful teams that used to play in Serie A. I'm currently outside the biggest club in Sicily, Palermo, probably the most well known as well. They have probably the best ground. Look at this stadium. Wow. This is absolutely gigantic, and honestly it's weird that they haven't been in the Serie A for so long. But let's go in the shop. They apparently have a bar, so I might have a drink here. Let's see what they got. Got myself a shirt. I'm now going in the bar, and apparently, as I can walk basically onto the pitch, I want to have a look. Wow! Honestly, one of the best stadiums in Italy, with some of the most scenic views up there with Como. It's insane to think that this stadium is packed out quite a bit in the Serie B, and that genuinely this club deserves to be in Serie A. It deserves to be here. And as you can see, a lot of very good players have played for Palermo, so it's really weird that they aren't in Serie A currently. Their last season in the Serie A was in 2016-2017, which is currently 10 years ago. After being put into the Serie D because of financial issues, they actually came back quite a lot, and they have been playing for the playoff promotion spots for the last few years, but they just haven't been able to get there yet. And this time around they actually got into the playoff qualifications for the final spots in the Serie A, but they lost against Catanzaro, who eventually lost against Monza, who are now in the Serie A. But honestly, in my opinion, this stadium, these fans, I've seen a lot of very good stuff from their fans, and especially this club deserves to be in the Serie A. And it looks like they might be able to come back in the next few years because of the city funding. They should be able to get there, but it still isn't what Sicily used to be, as there's a few more clubs that we'll talk about. But before we move on to the next few clubs of Sicily, I just want you to know that you can just walk in here. This is open to the public. You can go next to this. Look at this. I'm literally next to the pitch now. I can see the goals, and I'll be honest, I'm lost for words because it's just, I don't think I've ever been this close to the pitch of such a big stadium. And I'm just in awe by the size of it as well. Honestly, it's so huge. This stadium has about 40,000 capacity, which is huge and way too huge to be in Serie B. But after talking about Palermo's downfall, which is currently on the rise again, we're now going to be going to a club that has definitely had the biggest downfall there's been. We're back at the hotel to talk about the biggest downfall in Sicily football history, as we'll be talking about ACR Messina. This is a team that was in the Serie A in 2006-2007, but is currently really fighting relegation in the 4th tier. And it is insane to think that a team that was in the Serie A just 20 years ago is currently struggling to survive in the 4th division. In 2004-2005 they actually became 7th in the Serie A, which was a very good point for them. But only 4 years later they were declared bankrupt and had to start all over again in the amateur divisions. And it's very sad to say that they were actually declared bankrupt in 2025, which was the reason that they were relegated to the Serie D. which means that the city of Messina currently has no professional club. You can already see the pattern of bankruptcy being a really hard part of Italian football. And it's very weird that a very historic club from 1900s is currently struggling in the 4th division. Like, that club is 126 years old. It shouldn't be there. And by the way, have a look at their stadium. It is absolutely gorgeous. This shouldn't be in the 4th tier of any country. And from Messina, we're going to a city very close to it, Catania, which also happens to be a big rival of Palermo. And Catania were actually in the Serie A for the last time in 2013, 2014, so it's about the same amount of time left outside of the top division of Italian football as Palermo. And due to them becoming bankrupt in 2021, they were relegated to the 4th division as well. But in 2022, the Pelligro group actually got the sporting rights and they were quickly promoted to the 3rd division again. And they actually came 2nd in their Serie C table this year, but they sadly weren't able to get promoted to the playoffs. Which means that Palermo is now the only club from Sicily in the top 2 flights of Italian football. Alright, welcome to the next club in Palermo, Athletic Club Palermo. They play in this stadium, the Velodromo Paolo Borsellino. I wanted to go in, have a look, but as you can see, everything is closed. I also can't really stay here that long, so I might just talk about the stadium somewhere else, because I can't put my I can't put my Lime scooter here because it's a no parking zone, and the nearest park zone is like 10 minutes away as well, so I don't want to pay that much for this. But I'll talk about this club while editing. So I actually wanted to talk about Siracusa and Trapani, as they are both teams from the 3rd division who just got relegated to the 4th. But I thought, you know what, I might as well just go to a team that is kind of on the up right now in their highest division in a while in the 4th division. As Athletic Club Palermo, I could have actually visited them and I thought it would have been a good part of the video, but apparently we can't go. As they are also a team who have an escort business as their main sponsor, I thought it would be a fun way to end the video. And as it also is a very young club, only being formed in 2012, I thought this would have been like a good little show of like a club that could potentially be big in the future. Like genuinely, when Messina was in the Serie A for the last time, this club didn't even exist yet, so I thought it would have been a good one to show you, but that didn't really happen. But basically the main problem that I see in Italian football these days is that a lot of clubs just don't get the financial backing that they should have. Like, it's just usually, like, almost all of these clubs or any other club in the Serie C that you know will probably have had some sort of financial troubles in the past. Like even Palermo, who are now back on the up, were really struggling financially a few years back. So that is going to be the ending for this video. Please, Italian investors, just invest in some clubs. Pay them, please, because Calcio is dying. But if you did enjoy this little rant for today, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye.